Hello everyone. Okay. So the thing is, I made pretty much a 20-minute long video and I realized that it probably was too long. So now, during that video I kind of managed to get things prepared so that I can make a shorter video where I'm not killing everyone with my boredom. So, on that, I'm going to take a hit, and then I'm going to tell you about my doctor visit and the things that are going on with myself right now. And then I'm going to show you guys the books that I got from Barnes & Noble. There are only 2 books, but I will be spending some time kind of explaining what they are and why I got them and why I like them. So, yeah. My mister. My handsome mister. Hello, handsome. I love you. Aww. He likes to chill up there. Your Kittles is over there. I don't know if you'd be able to see her. You see her? You probably don't see her. Okay. Alright, for one, if I look like I'm in pain, trust me, I am in pain. So, I went to the doctor today because I've been having signs and symptoms of endometriosis, which, if anyone watching doesn't know what it is, it's when the uterine skin tissue, the cells grow elsewhere in the body, such as the bladder, the lower abdomen, around the ovaries, which can cause infertility, which can also cause women to be very moody. Some of the symptoms are migraines, nausea, dizziness, painful bowel movements, which, I can understand why it'd be painful. Another one, I said migraines, sensitivity to chemicals, which I've had for a few years now. I don't like chemicals and they don't like me. Some women have it worse than others. Like it can vary from dull to incredibly sharp. It usually gets bad around the woman's menstrual cycle, which, doesn't matter where that skin tissue is, it is still the skin tissue of the uterus. So every menstrual cycle, it also sheds. So wherever it is, you're feeling that pain on top of general period pain. And trust me, it can get debilitating. I thought I was going to pass out. Okay, I have a high tolerance for pain. Like, this shit was no walk in the park. It wasn't, as bad as people said it would be, but it wasn't a walk in the fucking park. But this stuff, I was seeing stars and I thought I was going to pass out, and I had to use the counters at work for, stability because I couldn't freaking move. And even now, I need to relax. That's what I need to do. I need to relax. My doctor said, which I agree with her on this, is let's wait until your next cycle so that we can determine whether or not this is an ongoing thing or if it's just a new symptom of your menstrual cycle, which lately I've been progressively developing one newer symptom that scares me. But endometriosis also runs on my father's side of the family with the women. So it's genetic. So yeah, basically she said the only way to definitively diagnose is with a laparoscopy, which I believe now is an incision in the lower abdomen, around the lower abdomen or something. And they use a camera to look around, both of your ovaries and your bladder and stuff like that to see if there's any weird abnormal skin tissue for those areas. And an ultrasound. And an ultrasound is just to see if maybe I just have cysts or tumors or there's something else going on. And yeah, we're going for the least difficult ones first, like cysts or tumors, because they can be removed and handled very easily. Whereas endometriosis, it's really, really fucking hard to get rid of, and only a few women have been successful in getting rid of it. I think it was 80% of women will experience endometriosis too, so it's not uncommon, and you can kind of imagine why women are in such bitchy moods all the time, considering that percentage. Okay, so that's that. I think that's all I have to say on the doctor thing. I'm not going to tell you guys what my symptoms are, because y'all don't need to know that shit. That's strictly between my doctor and myself. Hi, spider. I didn't even see you. I'm a baby spider, like, not even that big. Anyway, let's move on. No, while I talk about this, I'm gonna mention that I have been thinking about making a cat care video. So I believe he's either purebred Siberian or he's Siberian mixed with either Maine Coon or domestic long hair. Either way, he's a handsome fuck. He's very clean, and he has a particular temperament. It's not bad. He's good with people, most people, but there is a certain way to handle him. And I was thinking of making a video. There's my other cat, she has bronchitis, and there are things that I'm going through for that. And that, I believe, is genetic, but I can talk about that in a video if people want to even watch it. And really it just boils down to whether or not I really want to make it. It's, whatever. Thank you. I love you. Let me show you my mister. If he'll let me. Mister! Let's see if I can do this. Mister! You can't see Mister. See, he's kind of a big cat. He's actually a pretty big cat. Anyway, my other cat, like I said, she has bronchitis, and I've taken precautionary measures for that. I've got the prescription to her medicine, and I can't pay for it until tomorrow. But I get paid tomorrow, so that's good. Yeah. She's short hair. I think she's Bombay with Bengal, I believe. She's adorable. She's a fucking kettlebug. I think I killed it. I believe that was a baby Black Widow. Anyway, on to Barnes & Noble. My favorite part is, I bought this one, The Song of Ireland, and I will read you the back, and I'll kind of I'm not going to really flip through it, but in the beginning of the book, she has names of the characters and all that fun stuff. So, the sons of Mil Long dreamed of the Isle of Destiny, a shining emerald prize at the very ends of the known world. When Bard Avergin and his people land safely on the shores of this enchanted isle, they know that they have won the favor of their gods. In joy, they begin to build a settlement, but they are not alone in this green and pleasant land. Their fellow inhabitants are the secretive Danu, a people who resonate power and mystery, who will fight to keep their home, and who might not be human. Avergin and his people find not only their swords being challenged, but their hearts, and the coming battle to claim the isle will change both races forever. Seamlessly blending Irish mythology and history, Julian Osborne McKnight's enchanting Song of Ireland tells the coming of the Celts to Eire and the clash of cultures that resulted from their meeting with the Danu. It is a story of war and revenge, madness and magic, and how one love can bring hope when all seems lost. I did read a little bit of this book already, and I enjoy it. You know, everything, just about everything in it is something that I get an intellectual boner off of. So, I really, like, this book just called my name. So, see, there has the name of the characters and stuff, and mythological creatures. I'm sorry if you guys didn't see that. See, Lu is the son of the sun, and the all-powerful male god figure in the Danann myths. His origins are unclear. Some versions of the myth have him as the son of Dagda, others as half human, half Danann Lasian. Lamfada is his long arm designator, evidently from his skill with the spear. So that's his weapon, the spear. That's the name of his spear, Lamfada. Ervid, daughter of the Unchecked in the ancient Celtic myths. He was so angry over her restoration of Nuada's arm that in the myths he destroyed her herb gardens, which could have healed all the illness of the world. No, this is my kind of stuff. I like it. And after I'm done reading it, I will definitely be giving a review on it. So. And something my dad helped me get was a biography on Vladimir the Russian Viking, also known as the Red One, or Red Sun, I'm sorry. Why did I think one? Anyway, this biography on, what year was it? 960 to 1115 AD. And this king, his temperament is very aggressive, as Russians are. So, the reason I brought that up was because he brought Christianity into Russia. And someone with the temperament such as his would be very successful in bringing Christianity into a country as big as Russia. Basically my point. Like, look how big Russia is, and he brought Christianity to a mostly pagan country. There are maps, and there are pictures from around that era. Let's see if I can get this one. Almost 15 minutes. I'm sorry, you guys. I make really long videos. Guess it's just how I roll. Okay, so. Endowed with exceptional talents as a warrior, diplomat, and ruler, not to mention a temperament that earned him the epithet fornicator immensus in the chronicles of his contemporaries. Vladimir of Russia, 960-1015 AD, began his career at the age of 12 as Prince of Novgorod, rising to be known as the Red Sun. Volkov, which is the author, Vladimir Volkov, tells Vladimir's story with gusto and humor, describing the years of conquest, violence, polygamy, pagan ritual as the remarkable prince seized his brother's throne, expanding his rule over the whole of Russia. A shrewd, hospitable, and progressive ruler, he adopted the Christian faith from the Greeks, bringing Christianity to Russia. A second Constantine. He was later canonized as a saint. The first complete biography of this often forgotten figure, this edition features preface by Martin Sixsmith, author of Russia, A 1,000-Year Chronicle of the Wild East, which is a book I was thinking about getting, and then I changed my mind to Song of Ireland. Also available from... So a little brief description of the author. He was born in Paris in 1932 of Russian immigrant parents, the Russian immigrants. He studied at the Sorbonne and received a PhD in aesthetics from the University of Liège, which makes me think plastic surgeon, or, because aesthetics is like plastic arms and rubber legs and what's that word? Anyway, he's that kind of doctor. So, his many books and novels include bestsellers such as The Turnaround and The Setup, which I have not heard of because it's been a while since I've read a book. Actually, about 6 months since I read my last book. So, I'm looking forward to those. And I will also be giving a Paul Revere, right? Review on this book as well. And there's a book that I am pretty much done with called Rebel Spring. And it's so Dungeons and Dragons, I love it. On that note, if you have any questions about endometriosis or IC or anything like that, I guess you could let me know, because I've done a shit ton of studying and I can give you guys links if you haven't really discovered. Let me know if you guys would like to know how I managed to get my cast to be so happy and healthy on a very low budget, and look forward to book reviews. I guess 18 minutes. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like torturing you. Okay, bye.